Are we heading toward a housing crash in Fort Worth? Let's talk about it. I'm Keela McGraw, your favorite Fort Worth realtor, and I don't know about you, but no matter where I turn my head, I'm seeing or reading something stating that we are heading toward a housing crisis. It's probably the most popular question I'm getting from my friends and clients. So today, I want to share the latest Fort Worth real estate data to show where we are and if we are actually headed toward a crash. So where do home prices stand here in Fort Worth? Well, long story short, prices have dipped here in Fort Worth. In May of this year, the median home price in Fort Worth remained steady at $380,000, and during that time, the interest rates were around 5.23%. In June, the median home price dropped to $375,000, and during that time, interest rates were around 5.52%. And then the prices dropped even further in July, down to $368,000. That's a 3.15% change in home values in just 2 months. To be honest, this isn't entirely surprising to me. When interest rates go from 3% to 5.5% in just a handful of months, we would expect some changes. When interest rates rise, home affordability drops very quickly, and so do the home prices. So I did a quick search of homes for sale in Fort Worth, and in February of 2022, there were only 774 homes for sale. And just to give you perspective, in February of 2020, there were 2,516. If you fast forward to July, there were 2,347 homes for sale. Additionally, nearly half of the active Fort Worth homes for sale had price reductions. That's a lot of homes that have had price reductions. This obviously doesn't mean home prices are dropping dramatically by any means, but it is worth noting. I believe this is happening because real estate agents and homeowners are using sold data from January to March instead of what's sold within the last 30 to 45 days. If you are considering selling your home, make sure you know what's currently pending in and around your neighborhood, and see if your agent can find out what those homes are selling for. If you're using data from January and February, I think you're going to be very disappointed in how quickly your home sells and for how much it sells for. Interest rates hit 6% on June 15th, and today, conforming mortgage rates are right around 5.75%. So have we seen the peak in interest rates? I don't think we're quite there yet with looming recession fears and high inflation. I still think we'll see a little surge of interest rates as the year progresses until they can get this inflation thing under control. So I don't think we are quite through with the worst of it yet, but I think we're getting closer. I do feel like they've pushed rates pretty aggressively over the past 4 to 5 months, and although inventory has picked up in recent months, we are still far from a balanced market. We currently stand at 2.1 months of inventory, which is up from 0.7 months of inventory in February. A balanced market would be somewhere between 4 to 6 months of inventory, so we'd have to more than double the number of homes for sale to reach a balanced market here in Fort Worth. I think we could see another 3 to 5% drop in home prices here in Fort Worth before they go back up, but I don't think we'll be seeing those 30 to 50% price cuts that everyone is waiting for. Fort Worth will continue to be very affordable compared to other metro cities for the foreseeable future. In fact, there was a report by GoBankingRates.com that stated that the median income in Fort Worth is $64,000. The income needed to buy a home affordably here in Fort Worth is $82,000. So with the cost of living and housing costs, Fort Worth will continue to be a highly desirable place to live and buy real estate. So if you're looking to buy a house right now in Fort Worth, you likely won't have to offer 10 to 30% over asking price. Also, multiple offers aren't as common in today's market as we were seeing before, unless the listing agent really priced it low to attract just a ton of offers. This pricing strategy is a bit more risky these days, as it appears there aren't as many buyers just in the market right now. If you're selling your home and your list price is really low and you're hoping for that multiple offer situation, you might want to think twice about it, because even if you price it low, you might not have a flood of offers coming in either. If you are able to get an offer accepted, sellers seem to be a bit more generous with their credits and their repairs. In fact, I had a client recently that asked for $5,000 worth credit for some repairs that weren't a big deal, in my opinion. the repairs weren't major issues and probably would have not prevented him from buying the house. But the seller is literally obliged, as they really didn't want the house going back on the market. Now, if this would have been January, you would have to give up one of your limbs or a child or something to get that offer accepted. But right now, you know, sellers are really working with us in this market. So what do I expect to see over the next few months? I think we'll see inventory continue to increase, and you'll most likely continue to see price drops over the coming months as these buyers are becoming more picky and more patient. From my experience, a lot of buyers are not just jumping on homes as they hit the market. They want to kind of see how it goes over the next week or two, and then they see if they can get an offer in for a lower price. I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.